Because the thing is, it's like you'll go in looking for A, and then you may find A, you may not, but you will find all this other stuff that you weren't looking for, that you weren't anticipating. And in finding all of that stuff, you realize you have way more on your hands than you ever wanted to know. I think I've done it a minimum of with 3 different people, and it ain't worked out well with any of them.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
So I got time. You want me to spill tea on what I did?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, let's just jump into it. It.
So I have to give the disclaimer that this first one happened in my 20s. Unfortunately, it was like my mid-20s. So it was like 24, 25. So I was old enough to know better, right? So I was talking to this guy, and he and I had, we had adult relations, okay? We had adult relations, and I had purchased a box of, what are they? Prophylactics. I have purchased, yes, big words. I purchased a box of prophylactics, and I knew how many were in there because I purchased them, right? So one time I came over his house and I saw the box, and the box had less in them than I knew that they should have.
Mm-hmm. So meaning if there were 10 in there and y'all had only been together twice or used 2, there should be 8 left.
And there were not. There were significantly less in the box.
Was he practicing?
Oh no, that was years later. that was years later. But no, so there were less in the box than there should have been. So I'm just like, what happened? Like me asking all these questions. And it was one of those, okay, so how was that an example of snooping? The prophylactics were in an area where, and that was a trusting time in my life where it's just like, I'm trusting that you're putting it on and just kind of moving forward from there. So I was kind of like looking around for the box, and then in looking around for other things, and looking around for the box and for other things, that's how I saw that and noticed that it was less the amount that it should have been.
What was the other things?
I honestly don't remember what the other things were because I got distracted when I saw the box. Okay. In one of those type situations.
Wait, all right. Pause though. Flag on the play for a second. Just to make sure that we're covering this thoroughly. What were you looking for at the beginning?